Hey guys, welcome back! I am so ready for today's episode. 3 random vaults and no idea what's going to come our way. But before we dive in, I think we probably need to fix up this helmet because it only has 41 durability left, so let's just repair you. And with that all sorted, let's make a crystal. And we can take one more bounty to go with our Vault Essence bounty. So we have Gather Elixir for 3 Echo and a bunch of gold. I mean, there's a chance we'll get an Elixir. And collect 41 Vault Essence, but get a bonus ornate size 12. Well, it looks like we should hopefully complete this Vault Essence bounty in this vault. So let's take the elixir, just in case we happen to get one. And with that, let's see what the vault gods give us as a nice warm-up vault. What do you have for us? We have, a brazier. Braziers are always a very nice way to warm up. Thank you, vault gods, and it looks like we've got a blood moon theme, which is normally a little bit trickier than other themes, but I think this should be just fine. So I suppose let's head in and let's see if we can find some interesting braziers along the way. And in our first POI, we already have managed to complete our Vault Essence bounty. I mean, we were incredibly close to completing that. But it does mean I possibly should have taken the other Vault Essence bounty to try and complete both of them, but that's fine. We can always take that in the next vault, and we will hopefully manage to complete it. What are you? Ooh, that looks interesting. 20% item rarity, we lose cooldown reduction and mana regen, but I do love having better chests. Yeah, let's take that. Ooh, why hello there, even more item rarity? They get extra damage and health though, but I do get even more item rarity. That's tempting enough that I'm actually going to stop mining that chest and take this thing first. Thank you very much. I will take the extra item rarity any day of the week, although if you could stop making it quite so tempting, that would probably be good for my continued health. Thanking you. I will be taking all of your coins. They are oh so lovely. Ooh, and even more item rarity again, but for extra mob spawns this time. Oh, I thought I told you to stop making the item rarity so tempting. But that is too tempting. Let's take that. Ooh, Fuller chests, extra mob speed, extra item quantity with 3 lots of extra item rarity. Yeah, some mobs going extra fast. I think we should be able to deal with that. Ooh, what difficulty are you? Difficulty normal for living? Yeah, let's give this a go, because I would very much like extra loot from these living chests. Hello! Goodbye, thank you for the compressed cube antique and the vault boots. And I think that is everything. How did we do? We got 1 charm, and we got 7 mystery eggs and like 250 knowledge essence? I mean, there's a chance that a small amount of that came from somewhere prior to this dungeon, but I don't remember looting many living chests, so the vast majority has to have been from that dungeon, which is pretty epic. I suppose that is the power of extra item rarity and extra item quantity inside of a dungeon. And what do you have for me? Anything tempting? Ooh, even more item rarity, but we lose healing efficiency? I don't love losing healing efficiency, if I'm honest. I'll take the extra minute on the vault timer, but considering everyone's doing extra damage, I think I'm actually going to leave you for now. What about you? Extra mob speed again, but even more item quantity. Now that is tempting. 20% speed, but 40% item quantity. Let's go for that. Let's just make this one absolutely, entirely about the loot, because we've already pretty much stacked the vault up that way. Ooh, a zombie dungeon. What are you? Difficulty hard for more living chests? I mean, I won't say no. How hard? Nah, you seem not too bad. Hello, Freezy Man. You, on the other hand, do a good amount of damage, so let's avoid you. And I will take all of these chests. Thank you very, very much for your generosity. Oh man, we must have so much knowledge essence at this point. 530. Oh, and we got an inscription. Well, that's lovely. And another charm. Honestly, these dungeons are treating us right today. Hello, you know what? I wouldn't say no to some Voltors because you should have a good amount of black opal. And as much as this vault has definitely been stacked towards the chests, I'm not about to turn my nose up at some extra black opal. Ooh, now that made for a very, very nice warm-up vault. We got all of the braziers and we came out of there with a good amount of stuff, I think. So we got 60 coin piles, 111 ores, 143 chests, and 462 mobs. And we ended up with 40% item quantity and 60% item rarity, so I think we hopefully came out of there with some good stuff. And yep, that item rarity and quantity definitely came in handy. 3 mod boxes, 9 mystery eggs, over 500 knowledge essence, an Etzmark inscription, enough soul mirror antiques to get yet another Vault God capstone, 2 charms, and 15 gear pieces. Plus, we completed our Vault Essence bounty, and we completed the vault, so we also get all of this. So let's see if we got anything interesting from all of this lovely, lovely gear. And from that, we managed to find one piece of legendary gear, and that are these rare boots, which have a legendary 52% increased attack damage. And while I do obviously absolutely love my increased attack damage, this is basically a bottom roll. I mean, 51 is technically the lowest, but it is right there with it. And while it's got some good implicits, it only has 1 repair and it's only a rare. So I don't think, despite having a great attack damage, I don't think I would ever actually use this. So I think I am unfortunately going to be scrapping these. However, I do think I will probably be keeping hold of this 33% Tenos affinity, which has 15 uses and I think could come in handy. And with that, I think I'm ready to just dive right back in. So let's make ourselves a crystal. And we can take our other Vault Essence bounty. And let's see if this time the Vault Gods fancy giving us an elixir. What have we got? Ooh, it is an elixir and it's prismatic, which gives us extra catalyst fragments, which It's always helpful to have some more of those. And it looks like we've got another blood moon theme, which is interesting. Seems like we're on a bit of a theme for today, but hopefully it will have some good elixir rolls. But I suppose let's just head in and let's see if we can get anything good. We could get some good rolls on anything. Okay, well, what about these wooden chests? Okay, wooden chests don't look like they've got any, which isn't ideal. How about you guys? Do you have some elixir? Oh, it doesn't look like you guys have elixir either. Okay, this isn't off to the best start. I could really do with something having some really good rolls about it. Okay, someone in there had a little bit of elixir. Why has no one got anything? Hello? Do you have some elixir? Is it you? No? Is it the vault runners? Okay, the tank mobs. I mean, I think the tank mobs always have some. Oh god, this, so far, is probably the worst set of elixir rolls I have ever seen. I'm really hoping that something comes along to change that right about now. Otherwise, this is going to be a very, very bad elixir for us. Do you have some elixir? You have a tiny bit of elixir. I mean, at this point, I will take a tiny bit over none, but it's still not overly inspiring. Living chests. You know you want to give me some elixir, right? Yes, okay, living chests actually have a decent amount of elixir. So now we just have to worry about finding them. Okay, what about ores? If ores are good, then we can find an ore room. I mean, they have some. I'm not going to say that they're good, but they definitely have some. Alright, what do you have down here? Nothing overly interesting. Ooh, but we have completed our Vault Essence bounty, which is lovely. I do appreciate that. I do have to admit, the amount of elixir that we've currently filled out versus the time, I'm not gonna hold my breath on completing this, if I'm honest. Hello, coins. Okay, I really need you guys to have the best elixir roll I have ever seen in my life. Do you think you can do that for me? I mean, to be fair, it's not bad, but I'm not sure it's enough to save me in this instance. 16 minutes left. Yeah, this isn't looking amazing for us. Maybe... Oh, hello. When I was just about to say maybe if we find an ore room, and then you just straight up give me a mine room, which, I mean, I'm definitely not going to say no. Oh, I know that nowadays we actually have like a solid way of getting a mine room inside of our Paradox Vault, but honestly that doesn't change the fact that finding a natural mine room is just like one of the best feelings. I mean, hello, I will take everything you're willing to give me, and then we will probably just get out. Unless you somehow manage to give me enough elixir to actually complete this. Which, I mean, it's possible, but I don't think it's probable, unfortunately. But I will take the ores as a compromise. Ooh, my hammer is about to die. How's it doing? 68 durability left. Okay, let's just run it down, and then I think I'm going to have to repair it. But I think, have everything we need to repair inside my backpack. Otherwise, we're about to have a very rude end to this. Do we? Yes, thank goodness for being prepared. Now we're just going to fix you up, and we can go back to mining. Well, I'm definitely not going to say that's everything, because we are definitely missing a good amount of the stuff here. But we are starting to run out of time, and I'm actually not quite sure how far we are away from home. And as much good as this did for our elixir, it has not given us enough that we are in a state to complete. So I think if I can get myself to stop mining in a second, which is always a very difficult thing to convince myself to do, but I think we should probably start heading for home. We got so much stuff out of that. We got 4 echo and a whole bunch of everything else. I mean, yeah, you just can't pass up a mine room. They're just too good. And are we close to home? Okay, this is next to home, so let's go back one. And let's get out. And man, did we get some dreadful luck on this elixir. I mean, nothing from so many things and very little from everything else. But I suppose in exchange for that bad luck, we did find ourselves a mine room. So I think I will take that trade. How did we do? 680 ores, 30 coin piles, and 65 chests. Yeah, I think I will take that. And look at this. 5 mob boxes and an absolute metric ton of ores. Over 600 Benny, 46 black opal, 4 echo, and a bunch of all of the legendary ores. That mine room was such a good find. Plus, we got one of the absolute top tier of charms, 2 jewel pouches, and we completed our second Vault Essence bounty, which means we also get this. So, let's see what we can find in these 2 jewel pouches. We have, ooh, not a great roll, not a bad mining speed, but I think I feel like gambling. A slightly worse mining speed. Okay, and as for our other one, a max roll copiously? I mean, yeah, we are 100% taking that. Thank you very much. And as for this gear, I think the only thing we are going to be keeping hold of is this Valara charm, which has 11 uses and 36% affinity, which is pretty good. But before we head into our final vault for the day, unfortunately our clover has now run out of uses, and I don't think... yeah, we do not have a spare one, which means we are going to need to craft it, but I think... yes, we have everything we need, so let's just craft you. And I mean, we only get 12 uses, which isn't ideal, but it's better than nothing. And with that sorted out, let's make ourselves a crystal. And I know at the start of the episode I said I wanted to do 3 random vaults, but I would really like to do an elixir, hopefully with some slightly better rolls than that last one, so I think I'm just gonna do it. But before we go in, we can of course take another bounty to go along with our gather elixir, and we have submit 15 sweet kiwis and get an echo gem. I mean, that's pretty easy, I will take it. Here you go. I will be taking this and I will open you when we get back. Fingers crossed for at least some slightly better elixir rolls. What do we have? We have, ooh, we got Soul Surge for 100% soul shards. I will take it. And it looks like a Badlandsy theme. So hopefully this will be a little bit kinder to us. But let's head in and let's see what we get. I think I'm gonna guess, well, we at least get some from the assassin mobs, which is already a vast improvement from where we were. And I'm gonna guess that maybe, I think the horde mobs this time are gonna give us just a little bit. Ooh, that looked like the wooden chest had a little bit of elixir, which would also be fantastic. I mean, we've already... Yes, the wooden chests do have a little bit of elixir, and I'm pretty sure we've already got more elixir in this first minute than we did in about the first 10 of the last vault. And the four mobs also have some elixir. Oh, Vault Gods, did you decide that you felt bad for what you did to me? I mean, you gave me a mine room, so you don't have to feel that bad, but I suppose I will take the apology nonetheless, because this feels like there's a lot more hope for it. Is it a hidden room? I think it's a hidden... Yes! It's a hidden room. Please don't blow up the hidden room. That would just be cruel. But I will just take all of you. Hello. Hiding in the ceiling like that's gonna work. Even the cakes can't hide from me in the ceiling. Don't know why you thought you could get away with it. Ooh. And what do you have? You have living chests. You know what? The last time we went to one of these, I did have a fun time with it. So maybe let's give this another quick shot. You obviously have no elixir, but I think do the living chests have good elixir? I don't really want to mess things up. The living chests have at least some. We can't spend our entire time in here, but I think we can probably spend just a little bit. Alright, I think I know that that's definitely not everything from inside of here, but we did get 4 mystery eggs and an absolute ton of knowledge essence, and I would very much like to not get lost and to be able to complete this elixir. So let's keep this thing going, but I do very much enjoy that we are now finding and actually using the village rooms again, because we have avoided them, or well, we just haven't really done them apart from that one very recently for a very long time. So it's nice to be experiencing them again. What do you have? Ooh, a Chaos Vault Rock. We have a couple, but I think I would like to have another one just for safety. And just like that, we can consume a lodestone. And what are you? Impossible. I mean, we have a couple of seconds. I will just steal a couple of chests. And then let us click on the lodestone. And let's see if we can steal just a couple more of these chests. Because why not? I fancy getting a whole bunch of loot that we probably do not deserve. But that's fine. We completed our bounty, 35 coin piles, 97 ores and 171 chests, and 608 mobs, with 100% extra soul shards. So those 608 mobs probably gave us a fantastic amount. And overall, 51 living chests, yeah, I mean, that village room definitely helped us out, but I will definitely take that as a win. And just look at this loot. 4 mod boxes, 5 mystery eggs, over 300 knowledge essence, a chaos rock, yet another set of soul mirror antiques, 10 jewel pouches, and 6 gear pieces. Plus, we completed our bounty, have the bounty crate from before we went in, and we completed the vault. So we also get all of this. So first, let's see about all of these jewel pouches. Ooh, a max roll durability. I mean, I won't say no. Those are all pretty low. Let's gamble. Ooh, a base roll vanilla immortality. No, thank you. Those are all very low again. Let's gamble. Ooh, that's not a bad item quantity. I suppose I'll keep hold of it. Those are all pretty low. Let's gamble. A very low durability. I don't think we'll be keeping that. Ooh, I mean it's vanilla immortality, but it is a max roll, so I suppose I will take it. Another max roll vanilla immortality. I mean it's better than the other options. I mean those are pretty high durability rolls, but I think I'm gonna gamble. 4.5% copiously. Sounds good to me. 4.5% copiously again. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Ooh, max roll trap disarm. Yes, please. And finally, nothing overly tempting. Let's end on a gamble. 2.2%. I don't think that's worth keeping hold of, but we did get some good jewels out of that. And what about this gear? Unfortunately, I don't think we got anything that's worth keeping hold of, so we will just be scrapping all of this. But then finally, we have our wild booster pack. So let's see what we get. We have yellow and blue, red or red. I mean, looks like yellow and blue to me. And just before we finish for the day, I'm in the mood for some soul shard gambling. And we have enough soul shards to do 10 pulls and see what we can get. So, I suppose, let's pull 10 and hopefully we will get some interesting things. I wouldn't say it's the most interesting set we've ever had, but we did get a stat booster pack and some gear which has the potential to be pretty good. So I suppose let's take a closer look at what we found. And to start us off, let's roll this gear. And scrappy, common and scrappy. I don't think we will be keeping any of those. But what about this stat booster pack? We have, ooh, a very shiny trap disarm, a healing efficiency, or a critical hit resistance. I mean, I do have a fondness for all of these stats, but while I do think we probably have enough trap disarm, I am a sucker for a shiny card. Yeah, let's take you. But on that note, I think I'm going to leave this episode here, and it was so nice to run our random vaults. I mean, as much as I love making crazy vaults and doing different things, there is something so lovely about just going in and seeing what you can get, even if we did end up making our last vault an elixir. And as for next episode, I'm not totally sure what we'll get up to, although I do think that it might be time for us to break out the Christmas decorations. So maybe we will take a look at that. But until then, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.